smells good. Oops. A little on the full side, but it's okay. A subtle flavour. This has been brewing for a good, I'd say half an hour, 40 minutes. I feel like this is one of the teas that requires 2 scoops rather than 1. It's a very subtle fruity taste, but it's okay. It's not one of the best ones. Yesterday's tea that I had, the Seminole cake tea, that's my favourite one so far. This actually just kind of tastes like a really watered down version of that, which isn't as flavoursome. It's a bit disappointing. I'd rather just eat a normal hot cross bun than drink it in liquid form. It's not as good. Not as good. Anyway, hot cross buns and the £5 scammer. Let's begin. As I wander around the warehouse, I feel like having a bit of a wander today. So I said to you that I would make a random videos here and there, whilst about random work life, whilst over a cup of tea. So here's one for you. The other week, a guy came in. He won £116 on a lotto. So I put the money. I put the ticket in. Ching ching ching. Won £116. I put the So I counted out the money for him. 20, 40, 60, you know. £116. I think it was two £20 notes, the rest were tens, 1 5 and one £1 coin. So I counted it in front of him, £116, right? Then he wanted 2 EuroMillion tickets, which comes to £10. So he said, take this £10 out of the £116 winnings. So he paid for the £10 worth of new lottery tickets, and he started walking away. Before fully walking out of that door though, he came back again and he decided to count out the money. And I was like, sure, whatever, okay, just need to confirm himself that there is now £106, not 116 because of, got £10 out to pay for the lottery ticket. £106. So he counted the money, and he was like, I'm £5 short. I was like, no you're not, there should be £106 there. So he counted it out again. I was like, no, still definitely £5 short, there's £101 here, £101 here. I was like, okay, so I counted through the money again, £106. I was like, huh? So he counted through the money again, and I watched him count the money, and it was £5 short. I was like, how is this possible? So I counted the money again, £106. He counted the money, £101. I was like, but how come every time he counts it, it's £101, and every time I count it, it's £106? This makes no sense. So I called someone else across to the tills, and I was like, hey, insert name here, can you count this money for me? So he counted the money. It was £106. So it was still the correct amount of money. He counted it in front of him, and it was, once again, £106. So it was the correct money when he was counting it in front of this other person that was witnessing. So in this terms, he was clearly trying to make me look like the bad one here, trying to, I don't know, swipe away £5 within the mix, whatever. So the person that I got brought to the tills, they went away again. Customer insisted to keep on counting the money. This went over and over and over again. £101, £106, £101, £106. Brought the person over to the till again. I was like, look, still having a problem here. Can you please count this again? £101. It was £5 short. So, went to check CCTV to see what happened to this £5. And we couldn't figure it out whatsoever, what happened to this £5 note. We thought maybe he slipped up his sleeves. So I went back out and I went, look, I don't want to accuse you of anything, but I'm going to. Can I please look up your sleeves? Or can you please show me up your sleeves? Or pockets or anything like that. He refused to. He was like, I haven't stolen a thing in my entire life. Don't you go accusing me of stealing a £5 note. I would never do such a thing. I was like, but you're refusing to, prove this fact by letting me see up your sleeves. Yeah, but there's no right. You can't accuse me of doing such a thing. I was like, but me and my colleague here has just now we both counted this money and there was the correct amount of money. But as soon as, as soon as you go to count the money, all of a sudden, it's £5 short. How is this possible? Please tell me, how is this possible? You even witnessed us counting the money when it was correct. But when you count it, it's wrong. So what are you doing with that extra £5 note? I'm not hiding a £5 note anywhere. You're shortchanging me. I was like, so colleague that I was with was just like, just give him a £5 note. It's £5 at the end of the day. We can get it back some other way. I was like, fine. I'll give you the £5 back. I'll give you an extra £5. Opened up the tills, gave him another £5 note. I counted it, £106. My colleague counted it, £106. He counted it, £101. Wait, but we literally just now gave you another £5 note. What you're trying to tell us that it wasn't £5 short the first time. It was actually £10 short. Are you trying to tell us this? No, it was £5 short and it's still £5 short. Yeah, but we just now gave you another £5 note out of the tills. It should now be the correct amount of money. That's impossible. Sure, the first time, maybe. Unlikely, but maybe the wrong amount of money was actually there. But the fact that we just now gave you another £5 note, and it's still £5 short, which meant it should have been £10 short to begin with, even though it was, £10 short, because obviously you got a £10 note for the lotto machines. But yeah, so he would not back down. He was trying to get yet another £5 note out of us to make it £206. But it's like, yeah, no, that's not happening. We have just now given another £5 note. And it got to the stage where this was literally an hour wasted of my life. Just counting the money constantly and telling him that it is the right amount of money. Constantly, for a good hour straight. If he was not backing down, I was not backing down. He chose the wrong person. I do not back down easy. I may look like this kind of person, innocent, whatever. I don't know. I give off this kind of sweet and innocent vibe. I'm not. So he obviously looked at me and he was like, oh yeah, I can definitely get away with that. But no, he picked the wrong person. But anyway, so at the very, very, very end, I got so fed up. I was just like, look, my name is Courtney. If you want to make a formal complaint, go ahead. In fact, please do. I'd be happy for you to make a formal complaint because I am done serving you. I do not wish to deal with you any further. Please leave the store and have a nice day. Thank you. So he walked out the door. And I was like, I'm not giving you an extra £5 note. I'm sorry. You've already got £5 out of me already. I'm not giving you another £5. I didn't want to give him this £5 in the first place, but my colleague was just like, just give it to him. I was like, fine, whatever. I shall give up and I shall give him the money. But yeah, so then I counted the tills afterwards. £5 short. Of course, the till was £5 short. Why wouldn't it be £5 short? But the fact, he won. He won £116 on the lotto, and he tried getting more out of us. I mean, the lucky bugger won. How often do you win on a lotto? Yeah, £116. It wasn't the big deal. But come on. But yeah, so that was the £5 scammer. All of that, literally a good hour arguing back and forth with him for a fiver. Of course he was going to go for £5, for another £5, another £5 to see how far he can go. But that's just so much effort for a fiver. I mean, how far do you think he was gonna get with it anyway? I mean, the fact that it was £5 short, we gave him a £5 and somehow it was still £5 short. That makes no sense. That makes absolute no sense. But see, we looked at the CCTV. We had no idea how he'd done it. His sleight of hand movements, his sleight of hand tricks was absolutely amazing. Couldn't see where he put the money at all. It was absolutely crazy. And I need to lock up the place. But yeah, hot cross buns and the £5 scammer. That's one random story that I'm going to tell you. But it's probably very badly told, but I'm tired. I felt like saying some sort of form of story today over my cup of tea. I hope you enjoyed it. But yeah, we get a lot of people like that though, unfortunately. But that was definitely one of the better. Is this turned on? No. But that was definitely one of the better ones. All that for a fiver. And just the fact that we counted the money in front of him so many times, and then given him that £5 note, and he still insisted that it was wrong. Genius. Absolute bloody genius. Definitely know what he's been practicing in this lockdown, that's for sure. Bloody sleight of hand movements, that's what he's been practicing. It was great, absolutely amazing. Anyway, this tea, it's not the greatest. Imagine a really weak, like, fruit tea. That's all it is. Just you know, a box standard fruit tea that you can buy in a supermarket. It's a bit naff. Let me know if anyone who has to deal with the public, have they got any interest in like scammer customer stories? I'd be interested to know. I'll give you some more in another video at some point when I have more time, because of running a bit later today. Now I've got 50 minutes today to close up the place. But yeah, that's definitely one of the better ones. I ended that shift and I was just like, oh, that was weird. That was an interesting one. I'm gonna remember that guy. Because he just baffled me, blew my mind of how he was doing that. I mean, he must have put it up his sleeves. He must have. When he was like when he was counting the money, he must have slid it up his sleeve somehow. There's no way I can think about him doing it. But you could not see it on the cameras. It's insane. Anyway, I'm sure I'll be back with another story. I've got 3 more teas to try, I think, of this Easter lot anyway. I'll think of something to talk about as I drink it. I mean, it's me. I can ramble about anything. Good evening, Pickles Cup. How can I help? Yeah, not bad, eh? So you're deciding to call me just to be annoying, are you? This is why you need to get your stupid headset on, so you can talk to me over the headset instead. It could have been something really important. How dare you interrupt my slacking as I drink my tea?